Hello, this is Billy Core from the Nostalgia Mall, and welcome to the first episode of the 2024 edition of Packvember. Yes, that's right. Every week this month, on Wednesdays, you will be seeing a video that involves Packard Bells, and I encourage anyone else, if they have a Packard Bell they like to show off, to make a video about it and use the hashtag Packvember. But anyway, onto this computer. This is actually not my Packard Bell. This is my aunt's. This is a Packard Bell Multimedia R501. It dates from 1997. I gave this computer to my aunt as a Christmas present all the way back in 2010. I remember I bought this at Value Village in Greensboro when that was still around. May it rest in peace. This was back when I was being submerged in all this stuff. But it's worked fine for her for almost 14 years. She hasn't really used much of it. She's like us. She's a vintage gamer, vintage computer person. Her main vintage computer is the Gateway 2000 P5100XL, which is what I first used the computer on. And she was asking me about this computer recently. She said she was having a few issues getting some games to run, and I believe she also mentioned I don't think it was reading from the CD properly, and it was giving a CMOS date and time error at startup. So I already know what that is. It has a dead CMOS battery, which we will replace in this video. So let's take a tour of this computer. This is a Packard Bell Mini Tower, the 822. Only issue is it's badly yellowed, and I thought about retro brighting it for her as a courtesy, but it's just too cool out now, and there's not enough sun right now. And according to the spec sticker, this has a 200 megahertz Pentium with MMX, 2.1 gig hard drive, can't remember if that's still in there or not, 16 megs of RAM, don't know if that's been upgraded, and even 2 USB ports. Okay, let's flip it around. Oh. This is not a good angle to be doing this in. Okay. So we got serial, parallel, PS2 mouse and keyboard, the two aforementioned USB ports, 1.0 obviously. VGA, I believe this has S3 video. And this originally had a newer Packard Bell sound card in here, but because at the time I didn't have a master CD that would work with it, I had to change it out for an older sound card to properly use a master CD. So, yeah, that's why we got an older one here. And this was built July 28th of 1997. Okay, I got it hooked up so we could test it out, see what's going on with this. First time using this computer in 14 years. You still got the original 16 megs. Assuming that's the original hard drive. Yep, there's our CMOS checksum error. Let's go ahead and let it boot. Yeah, this CD drive is not original to this computer. I do remember replacing it when I first got this years ago. Okay, sound works. Okay, see what else, what all my aunt has installed on here. After Dark, Adobe Photoshop. She hasn't installed a whole lot on here. Something called Puzzle Mania. Okay, she's got The Incredible Machine and Torrance Passage on here. Something called Hand of Fate and Corandia from Westwood Studios. Now, she was having trouble getting certain games to properly launch on here. So I guess we can try to load up a game. Okay, this is a S3 Trio 64. Okay, we just find a game to try. Okay, I think one of the games she was trying to play on here that didn't work right was Torrance Passage. Oh, we got one of these disk drives. That only wants to open when it wants to. Cut the resolution down a little bit. Okay. Not sure what it's trying to do. Oh. It froze. That's what it did. Still trying to do something, it looks like. I can't rule it out. Maybe something's wrong with the CD drive. Okay. Yes, dead as dead can be. Oh, okay. I don't think it was supposed to reboot. Okay. I might see if I can run, just to roll out all factors, run MemTest 86 on here. And see if we have a RAM issue. This is the supposedly original RAM from 1997. Okay, we'll let this run. Okay, the pass completed with no errors, so I guess the memory is okay. But we are going to reboot and try running this disk again. I mean, the CD drive sounds okay. It's not making any weird noises. We'll wait and replace the CMOS battery until we have to open it up. And there's also the possibility of a bad hard drive, but I'm kind of not leaning in that direction. Okay, let's take that resolution back down. Okay, let's try this once again. Now it works. Okay, now it doesn't. We have lost video signal. And I didn't even ask it to eject. Oh boy. Something is definitely not right here. You know what, let's just try a different game. I did see the Incredible Machine installed on here, so we'll give that a try once it reboots. Yeah, I know. And whose fault is that? Not mine. Okay, let's see how this behaves. Now, she did send me a picture of an error message she got that said unavailable to read Drive D. I don't know what game that was. Okay, wasn't getting CD audio out of that. Oh. Yeah, something is very peculiar. And I'm starting to lean more toward a bad CD drive. But I just want to double check. Let's try something benign. Putt-putt joins the parade. We'll see how it likes this one. Oh. No, I am really starting to lean toward that being a CD drive issue. Yeah. Well, I have a spare drive right here. We can test with it real quick. We'll just have to open it up. Alright, let's see if this fixes it. Okay, the only thing I don't like about these Packard Bell mini towers is you have to flip it over to open it up, because all the screws are on the bottom. So, not the best design choice from Packard Bell, but I still like these cases. Mainly because of nostalgia bias. My first computer looked like this. A little bit older, but same case. And while we're in here, we'll see about changing that CMOS battery. I went to the grocery store earlier and picked up a fresh pack of Energizer CR2032s. Because I didn't know I had run out. I'm glad I caught it before I left for the store. Okay, just two more of these. And last one. Wouldn't it be great if this actually fixes it? And my aunt did give me permission to reformat the hard drive and reinstall Windows if necessary. Okay, yep, there's the CMOS battery. I actually did replace this battery when I got this computer back in December of 2014, because the original battery in here was dead. But this battery is 14 years old. That's a pretty long time, so probably is overdue for another replacement. Okay, I'm going to try to do this on camera while holding the camera. Okay, how does this thing come out? I was wanting to get this on camera. Don't want to break the socket for it. I think I need to. Okay, let's try to get in it with a screwdriver. Alright, come on. Okay. Maybe I can't do this on camera. Okay, kind of had to force it out, unfortunately, but everything seems to be okay, so we can now put our fresh battery in. Oh. I know how to change CMOS batteries, folks. There we go. That should hopefully last her another 14 years. Okay, this is not an attractive setup, but I do have this CD drive hooked up. But the computer's not hooked up. Hold on. Okay, let's try this again. Keep the computer open while we're testing things. Okay, let's go ahead and set the date and time. And this is where I confess that I'm actually not recording this in Packvember. I'm doing this on the last day of October, Halloween, of all things. And the time is 1:47 p.m. Okay, I think it'll be happy with that. Well, that hard drive's a lot louder with the case off, but let's try putt-putt again. This drive instead. See if it does anything weird. Okay, starting to look a little better. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Putt-Putt. Come join me on my adventure. I'm ready to go.
Okay, let's see if we can try Torrance Passage again. I've got to find the CD. I think it fell somewhere. Okay, I think I found it, so we'll give it a try. Yes. Oh, I think that may have, fixed it. Huh. Alright, just for added assurance, we'll try Incredible Machine one more time. Because it was trying to work, but it wasn't playing CD audio. Okay, we got CD audio now.
Knock the 8-ball off the screen.
And we got his voice now, which only happens on the CD. Okay, so I think we can just go ahead and put a new CD drive in here and everything will be good. I don't think I'll put this one in though. I'm saving this for a special project, but I do have another one I can put in here that should work. Okay, I'm going to put this drive in and just toss this old one. It's not going to do anyone any good anymore. Again, this is not the original drive. I think the original drive that was in there when I got it 14 years ago was dead. Very tight quarters around here today. There's only one screw over here, but there's two over here. Okay, this one's just spinning in infinity. Why is that? Okay, finally got that screw out. So slide this old drive out. It's a LG from November 1999. And this new one has disappeared. Oh, here it is. This is a light on from, doesn't have a date. Guess in late 90s, early 2000s. And this is a known good working drive. I'll go ahead and screw it in. Alright, new drive is in, and again, Torrens Passage seems to be very happy. So I think we may have been able to fix this computer without having to reformat for once. It was just a faulty CD drive, and well, to be honest with you, I'm not real surprised. CD drives are very fragile and they don't age well. But thankfully I had some spares, and I think she'll be happy with this. While we're at it, let's check our system credentials, because this is the original hard drive. July 29th, 1997. And we'll take a quick look at Navigator.
Welcome from Packard Bell.
Okay, it does detect it as a mini tower. That's good. All right. Okay, while we have access to the original hard drive on here while it's still functioning, I'm going to back up the master boot record file, which contains the Packard Bell system credentials. Okay, we'll name it R501. Alright, and that's saved if we ever need it in the future. Alright, I think we're good to go now. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Packvember. And until next time, this is Billy Core signing off. Thank you for visiting the Nostalgia Mall. Please follow me on social media for channel and project updates. You may also support me on Patreon or as a channel member if you'd like. Until next time, this is Billy Core signing off.